canceling Sonic Temple. Those are not rumors. That was confirmed earlier today. James Hetfield freshly out of rehab again, and in deference to his recovery, Metallica has pulled out of the 2 nights they were going to do at Sonic Temple, which is mid-May down in Columbus. They confirmed that that Friday night headlining spot is going to get picked up by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and the closing night spot Metallica was going to do Friday and Sunday, 2 different sets. Tool is going to replace Metallica, that Sunday night closing headlining set. So you could do a lot worse than that. Now, Tool also announced a show early May in Toledo. So whether or not that will change, I mean, they had obviously to have known that they were going to do Sonic Temple when they dropped the press release for the Toledo thing. So if you're a Tool fan, there's going to be a lot of them in May in Ohio, if you don't mind making those trips. So yeah, Metallica is off Sonic Temple. So your Friday, Saturday, Sunday headliners are Chili Peppers, Slipknot, and Tool respectively. So if you won tickets from us specifically to see Metallica, well, you ain't gonna see them. Sorry.
I didn't mean it.
Guys.
I didn't mean it.
I haven't seen the Red Hot Chili Peppers live since it was the Chili Peppers and Jane's Addiction co-headlining, I think. I saw them at Penn State like 20 years ago.
Cool.
Chili Peppers are great.
No, they're great. I saw them at Rock on the Range a few years ago, and they were fantastic.
There you go. And Tool or Dynamite.
They play that one song that's like
California,
California.
But you know they'll break out Catholic Schoolgirls Rule or something good, something from the Hillel Slovak days.
Sure.
Nothing wrong with that. Mary, of course, a huge Red Hot Chili Peppers fan.
Giant.
So
Addicted to the Chili Peppers.
yeah, that's good.
Addicted to the Peter Pan.
Addicted to the Peter Pan.
They're the jelly part of it.
Oh, okay.
Red Hot Jelly Peppers
Red Hot
is
Jelly
the band
Peppers.
that you were singing earlier in the show.
Yeah. Addicted to the jam preserves.
Jam preserves?
Yeah.
Jam
so
preserves.
You never had them. You have to be on the email list.
What constitutes a jam as opposed to a preserve?
I think preserves have more seeds in them.
More seeds.
I'm not going to lie.
Count the
They're
seeds.
a little thicker, right?
Well, I feel like
preserve?
I think the seeds really depends on the fruit. I
Well-
think preserves and jam might be the same thing.
No. Preserves are different.
I feel like
they're-
jam doesn't have to have any organic material in it. It's
Preserves
just,
are like, jam is probably more processed, more sugar.
jam is made of whole fruit cut into pieces or crushed. Well then, maybe it is fruit. Jam and fruit preserves, I think, might be the same thing.
They're not, though, because then why would they be
Bill's
different?
right.
They're sold differently.
Well, listen, here it says
Don't even with this.
fruit preserves. Yeah, jam, one type of common fruit preserve. But listen, question asked and answered. As mundane as it is, I'm curious on the spot. Who do I get the information from?
I don't know.
One Bill, you don't know. He just told us. Is she listening to anything you say, Bill?
I don't ever listen to anything.
Blocks
he
it
says.
all out
he is
because
getting-
she knows I'm right most of the time.
Squifle Tower is
going to
now
his head.
flooded with light. It's replete with oxygen from all these.
That my haircut is made to hold knowledge. Is
that what it is?
Yeah, I have a bowl full of knowledge over here.
A upside down bowl full of knowledge.
That's what
It's
you're
trapped.
It's trapped. It can't go anywhere.
It's trapped underneath the bowl.
I like that you're
Can't get
calling your
out.
haircut a bowl of knowledge.
Bowl full of knowledge.
All right. Now listen, for those of you who are at home or wherever, maybe in your car, maybe at work, and you too have had that silent jam v preserves conversation in your head
Just come see the Red Hot Jelly Peppers live.
and had never heard of Wikipedia before. Thank you
the
for your
only
service.
way.
There's a girl that had a tweet last week that said something like, I'm going to get a bowl cut because my face is a snack. And I was like, I did that, but now I just have to wash my hair in the top rack of the dishwasher. And I feel like it was very underrated.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
What's underrated?
That
tweet.
tweet. Like that. No, I thought that was
The
very clever.
top rack of the dishwasher line, Alan.
Did you just complain that a tweet was underrated?
Yes, yes,
Sure
I
did.
did because that was a very funny tweet.
Okay, well,
I have a lot of turds.
I'll
Lots
bite.
of turds. Lots of turds.
well, how do you tell one from the other?
This one I thought was just really funny.
How
It was
many
very
likes did you
clever.
get?
I have no idea.
Well, you must. You said it was underrated.
I mean, it got some likes, but it should have gotten
How many
a
would have
million retweets.
How many would have made you happy?
like at least 10 retweets would have been the appropriate.
Retweets are
10
so much harder to
retweets?
get than likes.
That's a lot.
I don't care about likes on
No,
Twitter.
but retweets are tough.
Nobody
know.
retweets anything.
But they used to.
Here, I'm going to
Twitter's
retweet.
Oh, here we
changed.
go.
Twitter's changed. It used to be so full of retweets, and now people are so stingy with their retweets.
He was
Yeah.
into
Like, I
Twitter
liked
before
it.
Twitter was cool.
Obviously.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to retweet Bill's tweet about the Alan Cox Show Instagram hotties.
That's
there
a good
you
one
go.
to retweet. Yes.
I just hit the favorite button, or I
Like.
guess it's not favorite anymore. It's
Like button.
Well, especially when I'm doing stuff like trying to get stuff to our website or trying to get
Well, I
people
retweet
to
the stream.
Yeah, the stream, stuff like that. That's when I need the retweets from you guys.
I don't trust retweets from other people just because I don't know what their page is like. So
You
they
don't
might-
trust retweets?
because like if I like one thing that
This
they
is what
tweet-
it's come to in 2020.
Honestly, like I might like one thing that they post, and I'm like, oh, I want to retweet that, and then I go to their page and they have like a swastika. Or
Yeah,
like,
you gotta check
and
it out.
Super Trump. I'm like, oh, see, it's a bot.
Or they just had like one funny thing. You look back.
So is that picture, Bill, not Harvey Weinstein? Then?
I don't think it is.
People are
I,
commenting saying that that's someone from the morning show.
I think they're trolling.
I have no idea.
I don't think it's Harvey Weinstein.
And that's
just
why I
because
don't retweet.
I don't think a guy with that going on, like it sounds kind of like what she described.
Because she said
But-
it was
a mess. No, I'm
outside.
Well, he's got-
it looked
he-
like a vagina on the outside. She
Well,
said.
he's got the inverted penis that you get when you're overweight. That happens a lot with overweight guys. where
Micro
it, like, goes-
penis.
It's not even micro.
It's
it just
not a
goes
micro
inside.
penis.
It goes inside when you're flaccid.
Oh my
We
god.
talked about this
Goes
before. with-
inside what? Under your gut?
Your body
it's
back
a
into
picture.
its.
It's the buried penis that Dr. Berglund talks about all the time.
Well, he's going to be here on Friday.
What are they called? Shaft.
Damn
They
right.
call it.
It's like it goes back into the tube. Into
No, it's not the tube.
into
It's
the
just,
skin.
it's
What
just
is
under
it?
the fatty
But it-
part of your pubis.
But that looked all bruised and
But
stuff.
the bruises and stuff like that.
Probably from his belly flapping around,
I
smacking
don't know.
it.
That looks like some sort of discoloration, but the lack of hair is what I think
I'm just saying.
means it's not his.
I just-
Because I don't think a guy his age is going to have a perfectly shorn sack like that.
You don't know.
It is
Maybe
very,
that's part
very...
of his game.
Maybe.
Maybe it
It's like
doesn't
it's not
grow.
much to look at, but there's no shrubbery. So
Perfectly shorn sack.
I mean, it's... it looks like he used the Big Flex 5. Like, it's so smooth.
Really cleaned up his under areas.
I don't
Yeah.
trust a man with like no pubes. Mm-mm. Like if you're completely
I'm getting to the
clean-shaved-
age where I don't really care. I don't care
I don't
what
wanna-
you got
I
going
don't
on.
want
As long as
completely-
it's clean.
I did that one time
Don't really bother
for a
me.
girlfriend. She wanted me to, and I trim already.
Yeah, just hit me with some
she
keep it-
wanted
stubble.
me
just
to
keep it
take it
looking
all
nice.
off in the front,
Just need a little stubble.
and I was like,
I got pigtails.
okay.
Coming from where?
Just the sides.
What did
The
you like to
sides
know?
of the shaft?
Well, then I braid it out and...
Braided.
Yeah,
So it's
I'm
long.
a fancy feller.
You're
All
speaking
right,
as if
and what
you
do you
don't know,
call it?
Mary.
Pippi
Long
dong stockings.
stockings?
Yeah, he sent a photo to the Wendy's Twitter account, and they really, really enjoyed it.
They were into that, man.
All right,
Hey, can I
so
get some free beef?
Like we like those spicy nugs.
so the tweet in question at Bill Squire, a girl who goes by Ho Rogan,
Hey, there she is.
tweeted, "Gonna get a bowl cut because my face is a snack." Bill comments, "Got one, and now I have to wash my hair on the top rack of the dishwasher." 35 likes, 1 retweet.
Why are you crying
He calls
about
that-
a reply getting 35
He calls
likes?
that underrated. I'm just curious
It's a reply
what
tweet.
the baseline is.
I feel like that should have been at least 10 retweets.
At least
At least.
10 retweets.
It's a pretty clever line.
10 retweets. That's a lot. It's a lot of retweets.
I don't even know if I've gotten 10 retweets on anything I've posted in the last
The
month.
most retweets I've ever gotten was like 40 something, and it was for something I don't know, and I was probably watching TV or something, and I commented.
I've gotten like 1,000 before and like 500 before.
Retweets?
Yeah.
That's
Retweets.
Damn, that's damn near viral.
I've had some good ones.
Well, then
Yeah,
then your.
But I don't expect it to go
I was
that
gonna say
way.
your
That's a
idea
rare-
of things is off. Then
That's a rare
I get like
occurrence.
3 or 4 on all
The,
out.
the most retweets I've gotten, I remember exactly what it was because I was like, oh, wow, that blew up. It was about Taylor Swift and me calling her an attention-seeking ass bitch. Like, Ed Sheeran won the Grammy and Taylor Swift was jumping around as if she won the Grammy. I was like, can't she let Ed Sheeran have his moment? Attention-seeking ass bitch. And I hit her with like the little stop hand, and all the Swifties and everyone was coming after me. And then I got blocked by a bunch of teenage
And I
girls
was
that
hoping
night.
the Swifties would come after me a little bit more after my Flicks and Bill with Corey Roddick, but I guess we were really kind of
We're
Taylor
too,
Swift.
complimentary.
Yeah.
I got 14 retweets on my February schedule, but that's like the most. It's the only time I've ever broke double digits.
Retweets on a calendar.
I really,
There
I
you
really
go.
don't care about Twitter anymore. Like, it's all about Insta. Radio Cody.
I just like that joke a lot. I thought it was real silly, and it's I thought there was a contingent of people that appreciate the bowl going into the top part of the dishwasher, that they would stand together. I thought dishwasher loading Twitter was going to stand me.
DLT was going to be on your side. Well, but then you've got the outliers, people like me who put bowls in the bottom rack.
And then you have people like me who don't have a dishwasher because they live underground. So
Yep.
You
Well,
can get
all
a dishwasher underground.
you don't know that.
but all of her bowls are literally underground
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that's where she lives.
I mainly use Twitter as a substitute for Tumblr, and I find all.
Hold on, I'm not trying to
You're
gloss
fine.
over
Go ahead.
this. You don't put the bowls on the top rack, Alan?
They kind of go wherever.
Well, sometimes,
What? No,
but
they
sometimes
go on the
they
top
don't.
rack.
Well, sometimes I've got a lot of toddler cups, and
I mean,
you know,
I guess when cups are the first priority on
Yes.
the top rack, and then you try to get the bowls in there. But
I can't even tell you the last time I loaded a dishwasher.
come on over.
I'm not doing your work.
It's already loaded. Just
No.
unload it for me.
I grew up in a house with a dishwasher, but we all had to wash dishes by hand because my mom didn't believe that the dishwasher did a good enough job. And I'm like, well, then why don't we pull it out and put something in there that works?
Right.
Rather than me
had-
washing the dishes all the time. Now, granted, it taught me how to work. Right?
Work ethic came from dishwasher.
Work
or
ethic.
washing dishes.
Well, ask Bill Squire. He took great pride in his dishwashing job.
I was good
as
at
he
it.
should have.
I was good, but that
right?
was I had a dish tank. Like I was able to. I wasn't washing by hand.
No, but you had the big industrial thing.
Yeah.
But
And
you
I was-
burn your hand.
I was fast. My hands were impervious to the heat.
When
I was so used to it that I could touch any plate straight out of the tank.
I
and it
never got
didn't-
to that point.
Didn't bother me one
My
bit.
dainty hands were still my brother and I had a job in high school cleaning up the bakery of a grocery store, right? And those women come in at 4 a.m. to
Yeah.
make everything so it's ready for breakfast or whatever, and then they're out by noon. So we'd get in there and we'd be there till like 10 at night or whatever. And we had the big industrial washers where you're putting the giant metal mixing bowls in, and those things were just like hot lava pulling them out.
Yeah.
But I'd wear gloves because I had to take care of my hands.
When I worked in a restaurant, they would tell me I had to-go box hands because I couldn't carry any plates that were hot. I'd be like, I can't carry this. Like it's
To-go box
What are
hands.
you just gonna carry to-go boxes? I'm like, sorry, don't let it sit in the window.
What do you
this
want from
long.
me? Yeah. Hey, Drunk Sue,
Hey,
what's going on?
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I want to know what it would take for me to get Stones tickets. We're going to get married next month.
Yeah.
And that would be a really cool wedding gift. Now listen.
Oh, you mean from me?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have any control over that. You got to be the right caller.
Well, at a radio station, whatever. But listen, here's what I'll do. I'll do 2 out of 3 of your punishments. I'll eat the pepper. I'll do my hair black. But I will not do the
Yeah,
bowl cut.
Sue, I get the vibe you would already do these with or without tickets. Like,
Come on.
no, I don't have any tickets to give you. I mean, we have tickets to give away, but I don't have any control over those.
It's all random.
Somebody calls and goes, "Hey, I'm number
You're
13."
going to get a couple of tickets.
You know that if you're sitting up under the lights at First Energy Stadium, it's like $300. So no, I'm not going to get a couple of tickets. When the Stones said they were coming, I literally went online to go buy tickets.
Just like
Yeah.
everybody else.
Because I'm not going to. If they gave me tickets here, they'd be like, "Oh, you're one step outside the parking lot." I'd be
You're
like,
sitting
okay,
behind
cool.
the stage.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
so
thank
fun
you.
when you're there and they're singing brown pudding. Blah, blah.
Da, da.
Blame me for
Do you like brown pudding, Sue?
brown pudding? I like vanilla pudding.
Yeah, you just lost those tickets, boy. I guess you didn't want them that much.
See?
Listen, if any tickets fall into my lap, Drunk Sue, as unlikely as that might be, I will make a mental note that you might need a wedding gift.
Yeah, and I'll eat a hot pepper just like Poundcake did. I'll do my hair black just like, you know what I mean?
Your
You did,
facial hair?
But I'm not
Dye
doing
your
the bowl
facial
cut.
hair black and get a bowl cut.
I'm not doing the bowl cut. I got to draw the line somewhere.
Right.
No, that's the only one that will get you tickets.
right. I'll make a mental note, Sue.
Yeah, I'm sure you will, baby. I love you.
All right, love you too. All right, there's Drunk Sue, who I think she told us she was 56 years old one time. Mm-hmm. And a woman emailed me. She's like, holy Christ, I'm 56. I go, Drunk Sue's done some hard living. Mm-hmm. She's done some hard living.
She's living that black velvet life.
That's what a diet of 4 locos will do for you.
BV and Coke, baby.
Mm. So, yeah, brown pudding is big. Back when you could do a song about a black girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Called Brown Sugar.
Can you not do songs about black girls? Isn't that all
I don't think
does?
I don't think you can call them brown sugar. Just like a black girl should. I don't know if that's as I don't know if that's acceptable as it used to be. Now, granted, these guys, they're grandfathered in, literally and figuratively. They'll get up there and they'll do that song at First Energy Stadium on Juneteenth.
Yeah, it's okay for them to do it because they stole the music right from black people.
There you go.
It was a generation.
It was. They said,
"Bam, bam."
Well, they said you can have it.
Okay.
Yeah. When your hands can stand the heat, it's called baker's hands.
Baker's hands.
Okay. Again, I never developed baker's hands.
Nope.
Right? I needed my hands.
Correct.
I was playing the drums. I was touching boobs. Needed those hands to be
soft,
good.
velvety.
Well, you're going to get drummer's calluses.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if depending on how you hold your stick. Sometimes I would wear gloves. But it depends on what the boobs to drums ratio was.
And as a drummer, that should be pretty even, right? Drummers get a lot of boobs.
Drummers do. This one didn't.
That guy.
So depending
You're
on
bringing down the average.
what point in high school, usually that fulcrum, to borrow a word from last week, off a little bit. So, hey, Jake in Akron, hello.
Hey, what's up, man?
How are you?
Pretty good. So, Drunk Sue could afford these tickets. They're only $100 if she would stop getting drunk all the time.
Where are they $100? Because I looked in the nosebleeds, man. It looked like they were $250.
Yeah, I seriously paid, with tax and everything, $108.
Make sure they're real, man.
Yeah, definitely make sure they're
They
real.
came from Ticketmaster. They were saying themselves, don't buy any that from Ticketmaster.
Damn, that's a cold-ass honky.
Okay.
108. Where are you?
Way up there.
Yeah, he's always watching it at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Right.
But, I mean, with a show like that, you might as well be up there. You can actually see everything.
No, I understand. That's
they'll
why
have big screens. And everything.
that's why I looked, because they've got the screens, and yeah. Okay, well, to your point, Jake, I'm not going to tell her to stop living her life however she wants to live it, but... Exactly. Thank you, RoboCop. I don't know what he said there. He's breaking up.
Said dead or alive, you're coming with me.
I think you might be right. Hey, Woody.
Alan,
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
What's going on, Woody?
how's your day, brother?
Oh, so far.
Hello, Bill. Hello, Mary.
Yo.
Aye.
I got a question about the Stones. Are they still citizens of England? I don't know. And my question after that is, when they do their tours, do they have like LLCs or corporations where you don't have to pay 50% of their income tax?
I mean, bands pay tax in every country they play in.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, absolutely.
Right. I don't think. Yes, the Rolling Stones are still English citizens, right? I don't think they've renounced their citizenship.
Yeah,
But I remember back in the day, it was the whole thing about some weed charges or something, and they were going to live in France or live in Jamaica or something to hide their money from.
Oh, maybe. Rich people have 100 ways to figure out how to hide their money.
Right. So I'm just
Sure.
wondering because the price is so high because they're going to have to get their taxes so high in England.
Well, I guess I
don't
should
know.
say hide our money.
Yeah.
I mean, they're rich because we bought tickets for their shows for 50 years.
Yeah.
And albums and things like that. So bands do exist in interesting space.
And lips. Lips merchandise.
Lips merchandise. Wax lips T-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
When I first got AOL Instant Messenger, my little profile Bitmoji guy was the Rolling Stones mouth because I thought I liked the way it looked. I had no idea what it was, but that was like one of the pictures you could choose. It was like that for a long time.
It's an iconic logo. A lot of people like the way that looked.
Had no clue. I was like 11 years old, and I was like, yeah, I like that.
Why are all these boomers hitting me up?
Right? I'm in my chat room saying that I'm 19 from California.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, you into the Stones? Your dad teach you that? And I was like, what?
Mom, what does start me up mean?
What is it?
This guy would like to start me up. He says he'll never stop. All right, good. Make you comfortable. All right, let me break here. I will have those Korn tickets for you. More Stones tomorrow, but Korn is co-headlining with Faith No More, and Helmet's going out with them. And 68, you know 68? I wasn't familiar with them. They're like the Black Keys of Atlanta. So it sounds like a good lineup. So if you want to go to that show in September at Blossom, I'll get you on the other side here. 35192 if you want to text.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7